So, hello and welcome back to another episode of the VoIP Guys. Last time we talked about a bit more detail about Dialplans, and we ended the session with a bit of an error message. But this
we
time
did a dial first.
We did, yeah.
And we could talk to each other over the SIP phone, but then we ran into an error message.
Yeah, but you've come up with a solution, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, show us how it's done.
Yeah. This was the last thing we got. He wanted to write on a CDR record. What is a CDR record? It's a call detail record. And there he stores who talked to whom, at which time, blah, 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 for statistics and stuff. And he was unable to reopen the file. What was the problem? The problem was that the file does not exist. So first we just touch it. And then, because we're running Asterisk not as root, we have to change the ownership to Asterisk, who owns that file. And that's it. We can do another call.
So, there we are. Yeah.
It's always important to check the audio.
Yeah, the audio's working. Not bad.
We will explain that later why it's so important. But so far, the signaling and the audio payload may go other directions through the network.
Okay, fair enough.
So, yeah, always check the audio.
I'm going to hang up now.
Yeah, you can hang up.
And no error message.
No error message at all. And the Dialplan stops at that point. Why? Because the Dialplan stops if one call leg, we're talking about two call legs, because one to your phone, one from my phone, and if the call leg hung up, then the Dialplan stops at that point. There is a special extension, but we will talk about that later and stuff. Oh, again, no, just a mistake. Now I go out of here. We talked a lot about that our Dialplan is not very good and that we can shorten up things. So
you got some tricks up your sleeves.
In this tutorial, we should have a look at shorten it up.
Okay.
So I go to the extensions conf again. First thing I want to get rid of is those numbers, because if you enter a new line, then you have always to renumber. Imagine there is a Dialplan with 100.
Yeah, and you have to change line 50 or something.
50 or
then
something.
You have to change 49 other.
You will hate it.
Yeah.
So this is the first thing which was introduced very early in Asterisk. In the first versions, smaller version 1, you really had to do it this way. So now things changed and it gets better. You can just say N for next. So it does the numbering automatically. If you reload the Dialplan, then it just goes through it and does the numbering automatically.
Okay, but do you always have to start with 1?
You always have to start with 1, though he knows this is the first line, and the following lines I can do automatically increase just the number of the line.
So it just takes it in sequence. Cool.
Yeah. What is the difference to before? Now it really matters which line is first. Because I could say something like this, 1, if I want to. It's confusing, but I can. 1, 3, 2. So he does first this, second this, third that. That's possible if I want to. But if I use that, then it really goes from up to down. That's it. But in nearly all cases, that's just what I want. So we'll try it. Go back to the Asterisk console. Try another call.
And then hang up again.
Hang up again. And then you can say, see that he still does that numbering. But you don't have to provide the line numbers any longer.
Cool.
This is the first thing you can do. Second thing, is that's very new. I think it was introduced with Asterisk 1.6. It's not very new, but it's newer than the other feature.
Okay.
You can say same if you are in the same extension.
Okay.
Imagine you want to change the extension of you, James, from 100 to 105.
Yeah.
Then I have to go to the whole dial plan and search where is 100 and then just change it to 105. That's not so hard, then do the renumbering of the lines, but it's work.
Yeah.
So there is something new. Not really new, but you can say same. And that means the same extension.
Uh-huh.
Then I don't have to provide
The extension number
the
anymore.
extension number. So that's the next thing I can do. So, and it should still work if we did everything right. Yeah, it does exactly loudspeaker and my loudspeaker. So
Not a good idea.
Alien echo. You can see here it's exactly the same for the dial plan. It's just another way to write it. So if you ask, I recommend that you can do it that way.
Makes things much simpler.
Yeah. So the next thing we can do is you are able to call me. No, I am able to call you.
Yeah.
And you could call yourself. This is not very
useful.
Exciting. So I copy that. And now you can see the advantage. 200.
Yeah.
My peer name is Matthias. We reload the dial plan again. And now we should be able to call both directions.
Let's give it a go.
It works.
Yeah. Cool.
And we can call the other way around. We get another error message here. Don't worry about those error messages. No. What's that? My soft phone, or no, your SNOM phone, has a default setting that it wants to use SRTP.
Yeah.
SRTP means secure RTP. That means encryption of the voice, not of the signaling, encryption of the voice. And he wants to set that up, but we have not loaded the module in Asterisk.
Okay.
And we cannot encrypt, and that's it.
Right, fair enough.
We will talk about encryption in another session.
Okay, good. So, there you have it. Managed to get two-way telephony this time. Nicely done. Until next time, thanks so much for watching.
See you.
Cheers.